Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So, as I already said, today we are going to discuss about two topics that you are already familiar with. Okay, critical angle and total internal reflection. These two topics you already have gone through in graded science, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. Tag question use করে ফেললাম তাই না? Didn't you?
Sir, কি sir?
Huh?
Critical angle sir all time 90 degree হয় না?
হ্যাঁ, সেটা আমরা এখন দেখব। দেখো। So, what is the first condition? The first condition is the light ray has to pass from denser to rarer medium, right? So when light ray, number one condition is light ray is passing from denser to rarer medium. Okay, that time what happens? Let us say this is the surface of separation, this is the normal, and this is the denser medium, and this is the rarer medium. So light ray will pass from denser to rarer. So let us say from denser it is passing to the rarer medium. Now we already know when the light ray passes from denser to rarer medium, it moves away from the normal, right? This is something we already know. So this is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. We can see that the angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence, right? Angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence. Now, what will happen if we increase the angle of incidence? Okay, this is the angle of incidence. If I increase, how can I increase? By bringing this ray a little bit towards left, right? Let us say I have brought the incident ray a little bit, I have moved it a little bit to this side, okay? So what will happen? Now the angle of incidence is greater, right? Now as the angle of incidence has got greater, what will happen? The angle of refraction will also get greater. So this ray, it will be more inclined towards the right direction. Let us say it came here. So what does this tell us? If I keep on increasing the angle of incidence, okay, the angle of reflection will also keep increasing. In other words, I can say this refracted ray will approach the surface of separation, right? It will come closer to the surface of separation as I keep on increasing the angle of incidence, right? And at a point, what will happen? Let us say when the light ray incidented along this way, okay, then the refracted ray went along the surface of separation, okay. It will come down, and let us say now it is passing through along the surface of separation. Remember, okay, the incident angle we have here, let us say this is the incident angle now, and for this incident angle, the refraction angle, what is the refraction angle now? Can anybody tell me?
90 degree.
90 degree, because this is the normal and this is the refracted ray now. So the angle between them is 90 degree. Okay. In this case, the value of the incident angle will be called critical angle. Okay. In this case, when the refraction angle is 90 degree, that time the angle of incidence is called critical angle, which is expressed by theta c. Understood what is critical angle? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So,
Sir, tell one more.
huh?
Sir, miss
explain more.
explain again. Explain again. One more time.
Beginning, or I will just say the definition now, because I was.
Only note, sir. Explain the figure. That will be okay. Explain the figure.
So at first the light ray was passing through this way and it refracted this way. Then I increased the angle of incidence. Now this is the refracted ray. So I kept on increasing the angle of incidence, and at some point what I saw, the angle of refraction has become 90 degree. So in this situation, when the refraction angle is 90 degree, at that time the value of incident angle, can be called critical angle. Okay, critical angle of the first medium with respect to the second medium. I will write it, critical angle of the second medium. So here, this angle, This angle is known as theta c. Okay, this angle is theta c. Theta c is the critical angle of the denser medium. Critical angle of the denser medium with respect to the rarer medium. With respect to the rarer medium. Okay. So always remember, critical angle is the value of an incident angle. Okay. When the incident angle can be called critical angle, when the light, refraction angle or the angle of refraction will become 90 degree. Okay. The refraction angle becomes 90 degree. The incident angle for that situation, it will be called critical angle. Okay. Now, as you can see, we can go further, right? We can further increase the angle of incidence, correct or not? Huh? So at that time, what will happen? You know, at that time, when you increase the incident angle, now our situation is our incident angle will become greater than the critical angle. Then what will happen? Then let us say
Sir, that will be reflect.
huh?
Sir, that will reflect. No.
That will be reflected. It will not be refracted.
Yeah.
Okay, so this light ray will not go into the second medium anymore. Rather, it will be.
It will come again.
It will be reflected. See, this is the light ray that is coming, and it is being reflected within the first medium. That is why this phenomenon is called total internal reflection. The light ray is reflected totally internally within the denser medium. It does not pass to the second medium, that is the rarer medium. Okay, for your convenience, let me write it like a o a prime. So you understand, when the light is going from a, the refracted ray is a prime, and let us say this is b, so this is b prime, and this is c, so it will be c prime. Okay, and now we have d, so for d it is d prime. Okay, so whatever I have explained, I'm going to show you through a video by sharing my screen. Okay, that is a very nice experiment that I have found in YouTube. I'm going to show you now. So I hope after seeing the video, the concept will be clear, inshallah. Okay, so are you ready?
Inshallah, sir. Inshallah, sir.
Okay.
We'll try our best.
Can you see?
Yes, sir, we can see. But full. Yes, sir. Okay. Total internal reflection.
See, this is a glass medium, okay? And we are passing a light ray through it. So when it is not passing obliquely, see, this is something that I told you at the beginning of this refraction chapter, okay? So when a light ray passes from one medium to another transparent medium, not obliquely, that means perpendicularly. So there will not be any refraction. To get refraction, the light ray must pass obliquely, baka bhabe, okay? That you will get to see now. So now you can see that we are creating an angle of incidence, okay? And refraction is occurring, right? Can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ray, and this is the refracted ray. And this is the normal, right? You can see my cursor that I'm moving.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the normal between the angle between the incident ray and the normal. This angle is known as angle of incidence, and as you can see, we can measure it from here. Okay, and the angle between the normal and the refraction ray is called the angle of refraction. So here, light rays passing from glass medium to air medium, right? So as light rays passing from glass medium to air medium, what will happen? From denser to rarer, it will move away from the normal. See, it was supposed to go straight in this way, but no, It has moved away from the normal. So refraction is occurring when the light ray enters obliquely from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, right? So we will keep on increasing the incident angle now. Okay, see, this is the incident angle, but the light ray will move towards this direction, and as a result, the incident angle will be increasing, and we will see what happens to this refraction ray. You can see as the angle of incidence is increasing, the angle of refraction is also increasing, and the refracted ray is approaching towards the surface of separation. Well, where is the surface of separation? Here. Okay. Yeah, this is the situation. Okay, this is the situation. See, for the there is a certain value of incident angle over here, right? For that value, the
Sir.
angle of refraction, it is 90 degree, right? The light ray has almost entered into the first medium. So any angle now greater than this one will give us total internal reflection. See, the light ray is not going to the second medium anymore. You will see that total internal reflection it's taking place.
Sir, you can show the critical angle from this video.
So I already showed a little bit ago when the light ray, the refracted ray was, almost on this surface of separation. That time the value of incident angle is the critical angle, and that was almost 40 degree. You want to see again? See, it was
Yes, sir.
greater
That one.
than 40. I think 40 degree, because greater than 40 degree, the total internal reflection is taking place. And see, total internal reflection. And what is the law of reflection? The angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection, right? I is equal to R. Remember, reflection, the last chapter that we studied, the second law was the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So now if you take this ray, this incident ray further, the angle of incidence will become greater. And what will happen? The angle of reflection will also become greater. So this ray will also be moving towards this direction. So we are done with this video. Okay. So did you understand now what is critical angle and what is total internal reflection?
Yes, sir.
Anybody have any doubt now? Afsar, you asked me question. Afsaruddin, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, in the last class, I asked you a question, right? And I told that I will ask you about this one at the beginning of the next class. What was that question? Anybody remembers? If nobody remembers, then nobody have looked for it. Nobody Googled over it. Huh? So no class performance mark for anyone. If anybody can tell me the question also, I will give him marks for class performance today. I will write in the group. So can anybody tell me the question? Let's see.
What is the unit of
Very good.
refractive index?
The unit of refractive index. So did you find the answer? Sumaya, right?
Nahida. Nahida.
Oh, Naida. So Naida, could you find the answer?
There is no unit.
There is no unit. Why?
So it is a constant.
That's not the reason, because acceleration due to gravity, it is also constant, but it has a unit, right? Meter per second square. So it doesn't matter whether it is a variable or a constant. The unit, why there is no unit? It depends on, shall I explain? Acha, I will explain. Let me get done with this two topic first. Okay, so we understood what is critical angle, we understood what is total internal reflection. So from these two topic, two type of question are possible. Number one, the definition for 1 mark in A. Okay, there are 4 part of creative, A, B, C, D. In A, you might see this question, define critical angle, or they might ask you define total internal reflection. Number one. Then number two, in B, okay, for 2 marks, they might ask you 2 questions. Number one, what are the 2 conditions that must be followed or that must be fulfilled to get total internal reflection? Let us say you want to get total internal reflection. There are 2 conditions that must be fulfilled. Can anybody tell me what are the 2 conditions?
Sir, what are the 2 conditions to get, like, which one? To get critical angle?
No. Total
Then?
internal reflection.
Oh, the incident, the incident angle should be greater than critical angle.
Yeah, that is the second one. But what is the first one?
First one, must not pass the second medium. Oh.
স্যার মিডিয়াম ডেন্স থেকে আপনার লো ডেন্সে আসবে
No, sir. The
From denser medium to
denser
rarer
to
medium.
denser.
yes ডেন্সার টু
Denser to
Rarer
rarer,
medium.
sir. Rarer.
This is the first condition. If the light ray is traveling from rarer to denser medium, you will never get critical angle, you will never get total internal reflection. Okay. Number 2, the angle of incidence must be greater than critical angle. Must be greater than critical angle. We already saw that until the value of incident angle crossed the critical angle, the light ray was refracting. But when it crossed the critical angle, it became greater than critical angle. That time the light ray was not going to the second medium anymore. It was being reflected within the first medium, but within the denser medium. So these are the 2 conditions that must be maintained. Okay. So this might come for 2 mark. Okay. And for 2 mark itself, there might come another question, which I'm going to write the question and the answer itself. Then I will explain, inshallah. Let us pause our video for. Okay, so the question is, what do you understand by critical angle of glass is 42 degree with respect to air? Or it might say, what is the significance of the critical angle of glass is 42 degree with respect to air? So the answer will be, we know that when the critical angle, the incident angle becomes equal to the critical angle, the angle of refraction becomes equal to 90 degree, right? And the refracted ray passes along or passes through the surface of separation, right? So that is what I have written here. It means when light ray travels from glass to air medium, as they have mentioned, glass and air. So we know that the light ray must pass from denser to rarer. So that means from glass to air. Okay. Then what will happen? Air medium, and the value of incident angle is 40 degree. Incident angle becomes 42 degree, then the angle of refraction will be 90 degree, right? That means the refracted ray will pass along the surface of separation, and then if the incident angle becomes greater than 42 degree, then the total internal reflection will occur. Okay. So do you have any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So now we will try to establish a relationship between critical angle and the refractive index. Oh, before that, I need to tell you why there is no unit of refractive index. Because it is a ratio of two similar quantity. Okay. If you see eta, okay, let us say A eta B. So this is equal to velocity in medium A divided by velocity in medium B. So what is the unit of velocity? It is meter per second. The velocity is meter per second. So meter per second get cancelled. There is no unit of this one. Okay. And then again I can say this is equal to sine I divided by sine R. Okay. Now I is an angle. So what is the value of sine of that angle? Have you ever got any any unit whenever you find the value of sine of some angle? In the mathematics, you might have learned this. Okay, let us say we have 30 degree. So the unit, this is the angle and the unit is degree. But if I tell you find the value of sine 30, you always tell me, sir, it is 1/2. Do you give me any unit? Meter, centimeter, kilometer? You don't give me any unit, right? So it does not have any unit. So that is why this is also interesting. Why this sine, the tan, cos, this does not have any unit. This is also interesting. Okay, these are called trigonometric ratio. Even though I'm not supposed to teach this in physics, but physics and mathematics are closely related. So let me explain. Do you already know? Because in mathematics you are already supposed to know, and you have already studied this trigonometric ratio, distance in elevation, all these things. So you know that why sine, cos, tan does not have any unit.
No, sir.
No, okay, trigonometric, these are called trigonometric ratios. We know that so kahtua, right? So sine is equal to oppo by hypo. Now this opposite in a right angle triangle, if this is theta, then this is the opposite, right? And if this is 90 degree, the opposite to 90 degree, that is hypotenuse. So opposite, this will give you a length, let us say 5 meter or something. Hypotenuse, it will also give you some length, that is 13 meter. Now you can see that 5/13, it will give you a certain value, that's okay. But what is the unit? See, meter and meter, they are getting cancelled. So there is no unit to be written there is no unit left to be written. Okay. So similarly, cos, tan, sec, cosec, all of them are ratios of same quantity. That is why there is no unit of it. So if there is no unit, then sine, sine I divided by sine R. This one does not have any unit. This one also does not have any unit. So ultimately, eta will not have any unit. Okay. So refractive index, it is a value only. It does not have any unit. Okay. So remember this one. As I have taught this in the class, I might put this question in the exam paper, okay? Sometimes, I put this type of question in the exam paper to check which students were serious or, attentive during the class, okay? So sometimes the students say, sir, this question, from where did this come? Definitely, I have taught you. That is why I have put it over there. And during the class, I tell you also that this question I might put in the exam. But still, some of you seem to neglect, the class lectures. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm doing my duty. The rest is up to you. Okay. So yeah, now how many minutes left? 3 minutes. The problem is 3 minutes is not actually enough to show you the relationship between the refractive index and the critical angle. Inshallah, we will start the next class with this. Okay. So please remind me. Okay. I had in mind that in the next class we will solve some numerical problem, but before that I need to show you the relationship between this refractive index and critical angle. So please remind me at the beginning of the next class. Okay, that is on next Sunday, inshallah. Okay, so see you in the next class, inshallah. So before we end the class today, anybody wants to ask any question?
No, sir.
Nobody? Okay, so I will write
Sir,
his name.
explain me first condition.
The first condition,
Uh,
the total internal reflections first condition.
Yes, sir.
The first condition is the light ray must pass from denser medium to rarer medium. Only in that case, the angle of incidence will be smaller and the angle of refraction will be greater. So before the angle of incidence become 90 degree, it is possible for angle of refraction to reach the value of 90 degree, right? That is why the first condition is the light ray must pass from denser medium to rarer medium. Okay, so that is the first condition, and the second condition is the incident angle must be greater than the critical angle. Okay, anybody else? No? Thank you very much for joining. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.